Hello everyone. So I wanted to show you how I turn my traditional art into digital art. I do not use any fancy equipments to do digital art. I don't have any kind of tablets, whether it be an iPad or a graphics tablet. I do everything with my phone and my hands. So I'll just share with you how I do the process so that if you want to start out with digital art and you don't know where to start, or you don't have any of those tablets, you can still make digital art. So let's begin. So first things first, you have to see what kind of sketches is good for the application. For example, here I have 3 sketches over here. The first one, if you can see, it's a little light and it's not as refined. So I just sketched it out very quickly and I have not finalized the line, so it's a little scribbly and it is also very light in color. Now this is the second one where I have refined the lines, but it's still in pencil and there are still some parts where it's not finalized, the strokes are a bit unsure. The third one, we have this one, which is, as you can see, I have inked and I have erased all the pencil lines from. So from these 3, I would always suggest you to go with the ones that have cleaner lines, because the process that we are going to be using is we are going to scan these pics with the help of an app, and the app will always pick on crisp lines better than very light, or you can say very congested lines. So I would say that you either can go for something like this, like a rough sketch which is a bit cleaned, or you can use a liner, or I have used dip pens over here and I have just lined the character up. Next thing that I do is I scan this picture on my phone. Any scanning app will work. I'll link the app that I'm using in the description below, so you can check it out. So this is the app right here, and you can take pictures like this and you can scan the documents, and as you can see, it does give you some suggestions that here is the one that you might want to crop. So you can click on continue, and then this document will be saved over here, and as you can see, it kind of scanned it to give a finalized effect. And if you can see over here, we have very crisp edges. You can even save this picture and you can save it to your gallery. Now once you have saved it to your gallery, you have to open your desired application where you want to paint. Now I use IBIS Paint X because I am comfortable with it. You can use other software, but IBIS Paint has a feature where they can extract the line art and give you the line art on the app itself. So when you open up IBIS Paint, this is the features that you will see. On the bottom left corner, you will have this plus sign. So you can import the picture directly into IBIS Paint. Now, once you open the picture, you will get this notification, which is very important. It says the extract line drawing filter is suitable for a photo of line drawing. Would you like to launch it? You always click on OK. What this does is that it gives you the option to extract the line art. So in this case, what I do usually is that I get rid of all the extra bits and pieces if there are any stray lines with the help of this. So if you decrease the white, what it does is that it leaves out all the lines which are not as dark. So you can always decrease it, even the middle one, and make sure that your line art is crisp. Okay, now you choose the opacity that you want, and then you click on tick mark. Now what this does is that it has extracted the line art. Now in this case, you see the top drawing has completely disappeared, and it was very light to begin with. This one has also disappeared quite a bit even before I applied the white filter to it. It's because it was too light. This one was the darkest and hence it stayed. So now what you can do is that you can trim this to your size, and then you can get rid of any other excess lines and stuff. Now most of the time I usually don't keep the line art that it comes with, but in this case I think it looks quite okay, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to put it under. Now with this layer, what I do is that I set it to multiply. So after that I just go to blocking colors out. So this is when I'll choose the colors for my character and how I want her to look. In this case, she's a schoolgirl, but I want to make her cape very bright and stand out a bit more. So I'm going to give it kind of like a very pretty shade of green, maybe red. I've not decided yet. So this is when I'll decide. I'll map out the colors. If something looks nice, I keep it. If something doesn't look nice, I get rid of it. So this is where you experiment. So I'm going to speed through the process of color selection. It will probably be a time lapse, so enjoy. So I have chosen my preferred color palette. As you can see, how I like to work is that first I just block out the colors that I want. For example, for the hair I have chosen this reddish maroon kind of color. So I'm going to just go to the fill bucket and I've created another layer for the colors. So I'll just take one layer and I'll just put it over here. I have got the gap recognition on so that it can see whether it has to be colored or not. Now with this method, what happens is that the edges sometimes go out of bounds, so you can very easily fix that. So as you can see, I have blocked out all the colors and this is how it looks. I usually save the face for last. I don't do the eyes or the nose and lips. And now my next step is to go inside and see these things that I have missed, right? Because sometimes what happens is that you can see over here there is some untidiness that I go and fix, and I will do that all around and then come back with the result. And this is also the part where I kind of go over each and every section. So I have made these layers with the different sections. So I will go over each and every section and I will just bring out the shadows or maybe highlight certain areas. So I'll show you the entire process. So here is the time lapse. While this process is a little tedious, it is better than nothing. If you want to start doing digital art but don't have the means to or the equipments to, you can always use the things at your disposal. Sketching on the phone without any tablet is a little difficult, so I would recommend you to always use a sketch that you've already made on paper and then scan it. I have tried sketching on the app on my phone, but I haven't had good results from it because the screen is too small and I can't make out the perspective and the proportions. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe if you found this helpful. If you want me to do any other tutorial videos, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day or evening ahead of you.